Hey guys, what's up? It's Skylar for Sunday, even though this is Monday afternoon, and Jesse's gonna make his video later, but I had to work late last night because I started work and everything, and as you can see, I'm a Domino's guy now. So this week's topic was being outed, and I have a reasonable amount to say about that. The first time I was ever outed was actually outed by my middle school back when I was younger, and it was such an ordeal. It was ridiculous. I had told my best friend at the time that I had an identical twin brother so that I could date her. I should have known something was wrong back then. And so that was happening, and she was falling like crazy in love with me, as much as you can for being in middle school. And then she was writing about me in a journal that she had at school. That was like the worst. I wish she hadn't have done that. I mean, I was flattered, but it foiled the plot. And my teacher read about it, and this was one of those teachers who was like all up in my business and like knew my family and everything. And she was like, "You don't have a twin brother, especially not an identical one." And basically got the whole school involved because I was going to be the first gay kid to ever be at that school, at least openly. And they pretty much called my house and outed me to my mom. And then the whole school found out about it. And so after 7th grade was over and I came back for 8th grade, everybody knew. It was like this big ordeal. But it was crazy because when I came back, I found out that even though all of that had happened and I had been through like so much crap and it was like the worst, a bunch of other people had the courage to be able to come out after that. So I am actually thankful that it happened, like that I was able to help everybody out like that. And then when I came out, when I came out as being trans in the 11th grade, I told my parents, and I told, like my siblings and everything, and that was fine. But as for just like being outed, I have had friends who have just told other people without like me being like, "Oh yeah, you can just tell whoever," like, and they'll just tell people without giving a thought as to if I wanted that to happen or not. And it's really, it's not okay. Like, I'm not someone who gets too upset about it because I'm generally pretty open with everything. Like, people constantly ask me, and I'm just like, "Oh yeah," and answer whatever questions they might have, because I feel like it's better to educate people about what they don't know rather than like making room for more ignorant people by just taking everything offensively and not answering anyone's questions. But yeah, I don't approve of just outing people. Like, it's not okay to just tell someone without having permission unless, they have already given you permission previously. Sorry, I'm like really scatterbrained. But yeah, just constantly make sure that you give someone permission or like have the discussion with them on how you feel about that, whether, like, depending on who it is, or just in general situation, just lay down, like, step-by-step guidelines on what is okay and what's not okay. Don't be afraid to tell people, what is and isn't okay, especially when it comes to like them outing you to somebody, whether that is okay under certain circumstances or if it just isn't at all. Just don't be afraid to tell someone like your rules about yourself and your life. I mean, it's your personal business. Now, where I like think when you're involved with someone, I think you should, tell them reasonably quickly, because yeah, you want to get to know someone, and it sucks that that person might judge you right off the bat of, because you're trans. But you know what? Then, like I said, they're not worth your time. And being honest and upfront with people is what I have found to be the most successful anyway. So, alright, well, that's what I have to say. I actually have to finish getting ready for work, even though it looks like I'm already done. But I will see you guys in like 6 days. And hope you have a good one. Alright, bye.